Serious stuff today. We've got news about a series of deadly incidents across the country driven by ideological extremism. Plus, President Trump clashes with the Constitution. Also, we've got the latest news on Temple's campus. From WHIP, I'm Tony Pearson, and this is your WHIP Weekly News Crackdown. 11 people were killed and 6 were injured when Robert Bowers, age 46, opened fire at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on October 27th. Dozens of people were in attendance that morning to celebrate Shabbat services. Police began receiving 911 calls at approximately 10 a.m., reporting an active shooter. Responders found Bowers on the 3rd floor of the building. They exchanged fire until he surrendered. Bowers is charged with at least 29 federal charges, including 11 counts of obstruction of exercise of religious beliefs resulting in death, plus 11 counts of using a firearm to commit murder. He has pled not guilty to all charges. Bowers had been targeting Jewish people on the social media site Gab, using anti-Semitic slurs and blaming Jews for helping migrant caravans in Central America, a conspiracy which has seen traction recently in some extreme right-wing circles. The Gab website has since been taken down. According to the Anti-Defamation League, this was the deadliest attack against the Jewish community in United States history. Temple University students and faculty held a vigil for the shooting victims on Tuesday at the Bell Tower. Students from Hillel and Chabad at Temple University organized the event, which was attended by nearly 200 people. At the vigil, members of Temple's Jewish community shared prayers and personal statements. Several speakers encouraged mutual respect for each other as we grieve. For more information about the vigil, how you can help, and resources available to students, check out the Temple news source linked in the description. In an interview with Axios on October 30th, President Donald Trump vowed to end the promise of birthright citizenship for children of non-citizens and unauthorized immigrants born on U.S. soil. He did not give a definitive time for when he would attempt to implement this executive order. Should the move go through, though, it would likely be considered illegal due to the birthright citizenship being a key component to the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. The 14th Amendment was ratified at the end of the Civil War to guarantee the citizenship of former slaves. This is another attempt by the president to deter the slow-moving caravan of South American migrants making their way toward the United States southwest border. He has also deployed 5,200 U.S. troops to the border for protection purposes. Some are arguing that this is a violation of the Posse Comitatus Act, which prohibits the U.S. military from serving as a domestic police force. However, members of the administration have said that the soldiers will only be participating in a supportive role. On Wednesday, October 24th, 2 black senior citizens were murdered in Louisville, Kentucky by a white supremacist. Gregory Bush, 51, shot Maurice Stollard, 69, at a Kroger supermarket multiple times, then exited and shot Vicki Lee Jones, 67, in the parking lot. His racial motives were confirmed when surveillance footage showed the shooter forcibly trying to enter a black church minutes before moving on to the supermarket. Some of the 21st century's most notorious white supremacist murders have targeted black seniors, such as in the case of the 2015 Charleston church shooting. Gregory Bush was arraigned on 2 counts of murder and 10 counts of wanton endangerment on Thursday, October 25th. Cesar Sayoc Jr., age 56, was arrested on October 26th outside an AutoZone car shop in Florida for sending explosive packages to at least a dozen of President Trump's critics. Sayoc is believed to have sent 14 bombs to 12 targets, all of whom had been involved in disagreements with Trump. Mr. Sayoc appeared to be living in his van, which was covered in political stickers featuring President Trump, Vice President Mike Pence, and others. He has been charged with 5 federal crimes, including the interstate transportation of an explosive, the illegal mailing of explosives, and a threat against a former president. FBI Director Christopher A. Wray said that authorities are still trying to determine if the bombs are functional, but did say that they contained potentially dangerous materials. Mr. Sayoc appeared in court on Monday, where he was formally charged. He is currently being held without bail. And on a totally different note, SEPTA has plans to change its regional rail free parking to paid lots. According to Philly.com, this change will affect 7 stations along the regional rail line. The stations affected are Woodbourne, Bristol, Wissahickon, Ivy Ridge, Mequon, Conshohocken, and Levittown. The prices will now be $1.25 per day and $25 per month. The change is expected to be in effect by 2019 and will accept the SEPTA fare card as payment for parking. Temple commuter students should take note of this change when planning their monthly travel budget. And now for some quick campus updates, courtesy of the Temple News. The Temple University Cherry Pantry received a big old donation of 900 pounds of non-perishable food and personal hygiene products from Giant Food Stores. That is one big donation. Dinner and a movie night will be held at the Reel on Thursday, November 8th at 6 p.m. They will be offering breakfast for dinner and showing The Lion King. For more information, check the Reel's website, linked in the description. The Tyler School of Art will be renamed the Tyler School of Art and Architecture in July 2019. And the Fox School of Business expansion into 1810 Leocoris Walk will open by the end of fall break. The College of Public Health will be hosting an Undeclared workshop on Tuesday, November 6th from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. in room 124 of the Aramark Student Training and Recreation Complex. The Institute for Public Affairs will also be hosting an internship info session on Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in room 821 of Anderson Hall. For more information, check out Temple University's events calendar at events.temple.edu. Whew! That's all the time we have for today. Join us next week for more of the news you care about, now with a new format that covers campus news, and hopefully with less sad news. From WHIP, I'm Tony Pearson, and this has been your WHIP Weekly News Crackdown. Oh, that was a lot of takes. Sorry, that was kind of a nightmare. Next week.